been the difference for you this fall as opposed to spring and as opposed to last season?
I think pretty much everybody else has said, we're out here competing, getting better, trying to put in work and improve our craft every day.
What does competition do to the mentality of that group?
I mean, competition is extremely important. I think competition further fuels our need to get better, work harder. I think everybody should have some form of competition, and, that motivates you to strain and keep going and progress.
How important is it to have a guy like Eric who kind of is almost like a Swiss Army knife? He can play everywhere.
Yeah, it's extremely important, You got to have a guy that can play all positions, and it looks great. He can play them all very well, and it's great to have him capable of doing that.
How does your game experience a year ago help you with, calling out blitzes and calling out the mic and things of that nature? I'm sure it's something that normally guys at your position would have to learn this year, but having the experience last year, you have that now.
It's just confidence, getting more repetition of it, especially, over this time through spring and through fall camp, just getting the time and reps at doing it, calling the plays, calling everything, and it's, progressing well.
How much more have you developed as a player, from last year to this year?
I would say a lot, having all this time and all this, focus on my craft and getting better, just focusing in on every little thing that I need to do, having Coach Wolf there to help me along, and it's going well.
When people outside your room say that the run game needs to improve, how personally does your group take that motive?
Extremely personal. Run game, you're talking about the offensive line, and, we took that to heart, and we focused on it, and we're ready to go.
Coach Wolford said that the run game was a bright spot in the scrimmage. What did you feel like y'all did well in the scrimmage this past Tuesday?
Especially like I said, through reps and everything. I think we've gotten a lot better at IDing the people we're working to, and running our scheme and blocking. Getting better downhill. I think that's definitely been an improvement. So I would agree it was a bright spot.
Personally, how were your snaps in the scrimmage?
They were good. Yep.
What's the biggest area do you think you need to improve upon?
I think everybody on the offensive line, I think we're all working to improve the run game. Like I think he said a second ago, talking about the offensive line and the run game, we have to improve, and I think we're doing that, and I think that's where we're focusing our energy right now.
Scheme-wise, do you have many new concepts going into the season, or is it really relying on a lot of the stuff you used last year?
Every year we change things, we keep some stuff the same, and you'll see, I guess.
How is that? You'd see it, obviously, a little more closer, but the competition at right guard day in, day out, how are those two guys battled, and how fun has that been to watch?
It's always fun to watch competition, especially whenever we have a guy like Coach Wolf. He's throwing people in there. You want the spot, go take it. So.
What happened to your finger?
Huh?
What happened to your finger?
Oh, no, we're just football, man. Football, man.
How does Chandler look in 31?
Hey, he looks pretty doggone good. I think I got a couple shots of him. I think he looks good. I think he needs like an arm sleeve or something, but he looks good.
Did he come into the offensive line room and announce it? How did you guys find out that he was shifting over there some?
He told us personally, and hate to see him not playing offensive line, but guy can play. He can play tight end. That's for sure. We've seen that in practice. So.
What if they ever put you at tight end? How would you fare?
I'm an athlete now. I'll go catch it.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Would you be the best pass catcher of your current group?
I don't know if I'm going to catch the ball. I can run. I don't know if I can catch the ball, though. My hand-eye coordination might not all be there for that.
What about defensive end?
I don't think I've ever played defense since like middle school football. So I couldn't
Chapin didn't need you on that side of the ball?
No, we two platoons. So I mean, we had offensive guys and defensive guys, and I was always an offensive guy. So